Haven, what's going on, man? I hope everyone had a wonderful, magnificent Sunday. Rotation 1, start of a new cycle, you know what I'm saying? Each cycle is an AKA week. Rotation is an AKA day. Yeah, rotation 1. How was it for you guys? Was it good? Was it well? If you're not in a good mood, hopefully you will be by the end of this video. You know what I'm saying? If you've been here from the beginning, I send deep divine abundance, balance, harmony, love, prosperity, strength, unity, including authenticity. If you're new to the channel, like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when we go up. You know what I'm saying? Anyone and everyone who has ever sown the seed with me, it will be returned hundredfold. As the Most High is using you as a divine vessel to divinely support yours truly, as it is always about divine support. Grace, gratitude, and thanks. Peace and prosperity to you and yours. It never goes unnoticed. It really does help the foundation, my well-being, and the channel. So if you want to do the same, links in the description. About tab on the channel. Yo, Haven, I almost left y'all hanging. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just relaxed, you know, chilling, kick back, doing me. And it feels good to relax, man. Just rest and rejuvenate. I almost forgot about y'all, though. Listen, let me tell y'all something. I got someone working against me because they just bored. They see what I'm doing. They trying to dim my light. You know what I'm saying? I had to holler at my ancestral team, my spirit team, to see what's going on with that. You know what was said? I'm gonna tell y'all what was said. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all what was said. What was said was, right? I'm a little sketchy, I ain't gonna lie. But people see what I'm doing, see where I'm headed, they trying to stop me. This is like a form of trying to alter my path. So do not allow this to I want to say breach the barriers that I have up and alter my path. You know what I'm saying? That's how I can sum it up like that. You know what I'm saying? That's how I can sum it up. It's a form of trying to alter my path, and this one person, this one being who has an entity attachment, don't even realize is being manipulated. So it's just after my energy. There's more nonsense that I'm already aware about. Anyhow, Haven, I don't know what I'm gonna call this video yet. We'll find out as we watching. But like I said, I hope everyone is having a wonderful, magnificent rotation so far. If you are not, listen, by the end of this video, hopefully you will be in a better mood, man. You know what I'm saying? We about to kick it in the astral soon anyway. I'm sure a lot of us is probably already resting and in the astrals. But let's get it, Haven. Y'all know what's up, man. Y'all know what's up.
Let's imagine that we are perfectly flat. I mean, absolutely flat. And that we live, appropriately enough, in a flatland. A land designed and named by Edwin Abbott, a Shakespearean scholar who lived in Victorian England. Everybody in flatland is, of course, exceptionally flat. We have squares, circles, triangles, and we all scurry about, and we can go into our houses and do our flat business. Now, we have width and length, but no height at all. Now, these little cutouts have some little height, but let's ignore that. Let's imagine that these are absolutely flat. That being the case, we know, us flatlanders, about left-right, and we know about forward-back, but we have never heard of up-down. Let us imagine that into flatland, hovering above it, comes a strange three-dimensional creature which, oddly enough, looks like an apple. And the three-dimensional creature sees an attractive, congenial-looking square, watches it enter its house, and decides in a gesture of interdimensional amity to say hello. Hello, says the three-dimensional creature. How are you? I am a visitor from the third dimension. Well, the poor square looks around his closed house, sees no one there, and what's more, has witnessed a greeting coming from his insides, a voice from within. He surely is getting a little worried about his sanity. The three-dimensional creature is unhappy about being considered a psychological aberration, and so he descends to actually enter flatland. Now, a three-dimensional creature exists in flatland only partially. Only a plane, a cross-section through him can be seen. So when the three-dimensional creature first reaches flatland, it's only the points of contact which can be seen, and we'll represent that by stamping the apple in this ink pad and placing that image in flatland. And as the apple were to descend through, slither by flatland, we would progressively see higher and higher slices, which we can represent by cutting the apple. So the square, as time goes on, sees a set of objects mysteriously appear from nowhere and inside a closed room and change their shape dramatically. His only conclusion could be that he's gone bonkers. Well, the apple might be a little annoyed at this conclusion, and so, not such a friendly gesture from dimension to dimension, makes a contact with the square from below and sends our flat creature fluttering and spinning above flatland. At first, the square has no idea what's happening. He's terribly confused. This is utterly outside his experience. But after a while, he comes to realize that he is seeing inside closed rooms in flatland. He is looking inside his fellow flat creatures. He is seeing flatland from a perspective no one has ever seen it before to his knowledge. Getting into another dimension provides as an incidental benefit a kind of X-ray vision. Now our flat creature slowly descends to the surface, and his friends rush up to see him. From their point of view, he has mysteriously appeared from nowhere. He hasn't walked from somewhere else. He's come from some other place. They say, "For heaven's sake, what's happened to you?" And the poor square has to say, "Well, I was in some other mystic dimension called up." And they will pat him on his side and comfort him, or else they'll ask, "Well, show us, where is that third dimension? Point to it." And the poor square will be unable to comply. What may be more interesting is the other direction in dimensionality. What about the fourth dimension? Now, to approach that, let's consider a cube.
I like this guy.
We can imagine a cube
So
in the
calm,
following
right?
way. You take a line segment and move it at right angles to itself in equal length. That makes a square. Move that square in equal length at right angles to itself, and you have a cube. Now, this cube, we understand, casts a shadow. And that shadow we recognize. It's, ordinarily drawn in third grade classrooms as two squares with their vertices connected. Now, if we look at the shadow of a three-dimensional object in two dimensions, we see that, in this case, not all the lines appear equal. Not all the angles are right angles. The three-dimensional object has not been perfectly represented in its projection in two dimensions, but that's part of the cost of losing a dimension in the projection. Now, let's take this three-dimensional cube and project it, carry it through a fourth physical dimension. Not that way, not that way, not that way, but at right angles to those three directions. I can't show you what direction that is, but imagine that there is a fourth physical dimension. In that case, we would generate a four-dimensional hypercube, which is also called a tesseract. I cannot show you a tesseract because I and you are trapped in three dimensions. But what I can show you is the shadow in three dimensions of a four-dimensional hypercube or tesseract. This is it. And you can see it's two nested cubes, all the vertices connected by lines. And now the real tesseract in four dimensions would have all the lines of equal length and all the angles right angles. That's not what we see here, but that's the penalty of projection. So you see, while we cannot imagine the world of four dimensions, we can certainly think about it perfectly well. Now, Imagine a universe just like Flatland, true.
You know, we're frequently
following?
asked about the law of attraction. And the law of attraction really is misunderstood by most people. They really are. The secret, it was a phenomenal success. It went viral, of course. 500 million people have watched it all over the world. And it was about the law of attraction. So everybody thinks they understand the law of attraction because they watch The Secret. Watching The Secret does not educate you on the law of attraction. What it does, it creates an awareness that there is such a law. What we have to understand is that it's a secondary law. Now, what do we mean by that? Well, there's a primary law called the law of vibration. The law of vibration decrees that everything in this universe moves. Nothing rests. The body in a coffin is moving. You're probably thinking this guy's smoking something. Listen, if the body in a coffin wasn't moving, how would it ever change to dust? It's always moving. It's always vibrating. Everything vibrates. We live in an ocean of motion. Take a microscope and look at a solid wall. It's not solid. It only appears to be solid. A perception problem there. You'll see the wall moving right in front of your eyes. There's a particle of energy and they're dancing right before your eyes. That's the law of vibration. The law of vibration decrees everything moves, nothing rests. We literally live in an ocean of motion. Now, this physical instrument we're living in, we call our body, is a molecular structure, and it's in a very high speed of vibration. Our brain is an electronic switching station. When we activate brain cells, we alter the vibration in different parts of the body. I could not move my hand up and down or my arm up and down without first giving a message to my brain to do that. Well, the brain activates cells in the body. It sets up a vibration in the body. The vibration that the mind and body are in is going to dictate what you attract. Because when you put yourself in a vibration, what you're really doing is put yourself on a specific frequency. That's what you do when you set a goal. Most people set a goal and then wait for it to happen. It's never going to happen. You've got to assume that it's already happened. You've got a picture of it in your mind. Mentally, it's already happened. It's happened because I've got the idea in my conscious mind. If I didn't have the idea in my conscious mind, I couldn't talk to you about it. The very fact I can talk to you about it means that I've already got it. Then I've got to get emotionally involved in it. I'm already emotionally involved in the goal that I've got. I've got it intellectually, I've got it emotionally. It's only a period of time till it moves into form. How does it move into form? Well, you attract whatever's required for it to move into form. You attract all the energy that's necessary to produce the physical result. How do you do that? You do that by intellectually and emotionally staying in the vibration of the good that you desire. You see it already in the present tense. So that keeps you on the frequency, and that frequency then dictates what you're going to attract. You can only attract to you what's in harmonious vibration with you. Now, if you're holding an image that you can't get something, you're on a vibration, you're not going to get it. But if you can see yourself with it, you know it's coming to you. You know it's only a period of time. You're not quite sure what the time is, but you know it's a period of time, and bang, that thing's going to manifest in your life. You have controlled the vibration that you're in. The vibration then, called the frequency, you put yourself on the frequency that you desires on. Let's suppose I want to have a lot of money. We were just talking about money. Now, this is a lot of money relative to, let's say, this. There's 100, here's 100 100. So one's a lot relative to the other. Neither one is a lot, it just is. If I want to attract a lot of money, I got to see myself with a lot of money. I got to mentally accept I've already got it. I don't let my bank account dictate that. I choose that. So I'm choosing myself to see myself with the good I already desire. I'm on that frequency. Now the trick is to stay on that frequency. Most people look at the results and they let the results dictate the frequency they're on. That's why they keep getting the same results. They have the image in their mind. They're already reached the goal they want. They're already successful. And somebody else comes along and says, well, you haven't got those results. In my mind, I have. But they're not looking in my mind. They're looking at my present results. And then pretty soon I start listening to them. I think, God, they're right. I look at my results. I haven't got it. Do you see why we keep getting the poor results? You've got to see yourself with the good you desire. You've got to hold that image in your mind. You've got to know it's going to come, and that will attract everything that's necessary. See, nothing is created or destroyed. Everything's already here. If not in one frequency, certainly in another. Or not in one state, certainly in another. We've got to get on the frequency of the good that we desire. And we will attract it into our life just as sure as it's going to get darker tonight. And we can do that. Now, are you going to understand it just based on what I said? No, you probably won't. But at least I created an awareness. Oh, wait a minute. My body is a mass of energy. My mind, my brain activates the brain cells. The brain is an electronic switching station. If I change my thinking, my body changes. God, there's probably something here I should study. Hopefully on what I've told you, on what I've shared with you, is going to get you interested. See, everything my company teaches, we go into this in depth. We help you understand you so that you can attract the good that you desire. But you've got to get in the right vibration. You've got to understand it. You've got to understand the natural laws that govern this whole universe. And if you don't understand them, you're leaving it up to chance or luck, and odds are pretty good it ain't going to happen very well. Can you understand it? Listen, I never went to school. I went to high school for 2 months. I had a horrendous work record. I couldn't hold a job. And all of a sudden, wham, like that. Very, very successful by almost anybody's standards. How did that happen? A person took an interest in me, and he started to teach me. And I took an interest in what he was teaching. He said, if you do exactly what I tell you, you can get anything you want. I don't coach many people one-on-one. When I do, it costs them a lot of money, but they've got to agree they're going to do exactly what I tell them. And if they don't do it, then I don't help them. It's all over. That's got to be the way it works. Go to someone who understands something better than you understand it and do exactly what they tell you. They proved they know how to get the results, they're getting them. Understand, this is a...
That be my thing when it comes to this stuff that I, when I do my inner work off of YouTube and all of that, and people be like, man, yo, bro, this is part of my reality, and I've experienced things that you probably can't even fathom. So sometimes you should listen instead of being ignorant is the reason why I paused it, because that's the message I'm getting from what he's saying. When somebody's telling you something, when you know and see that someone knows something, shut up and listen, low key. Just chill and listen. But anyhow, let's keep pressing. Whoa. Let's press play.
Orderly universe you and I are a part of. We are God's highest form of creation. There's nothing that will equal us. We can accomplish anything, but we've got to raise our level of conscious awareness. We've got to understand these laws, and we've got to live in harmony with them. That's when we're going to start to get the good we desire. Mm-hmm. It's a beautiful thing to understand. I thank God I understand it. Solomon said, in all you're getting, get understanding. Understand the law of vibration. You understand that, everything else, it's going to fall into place for you. Isabel Proctor, thank you.
Check it out, yo, look. I have to show y'all this because this reminds me back when I was young, man. But listen, this is Holistic Remedies. He ain't so, well, you know what? Let me watch what I say. Because yes, he is. Whatever his age is, he's that number young. You know what I'm saying? Because we've done this 1,000 times over again, right? Enter the round, recycle, feel me? That's quote unquote old. A little 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, that's not old compared to how many times you really came to this realm and did it all over again. You know what I'm saying? So anyhow, check this out. I haven't did a backflip in years, but since I have been using Shilajit and black seed oil daily for the past 24 rotations, I have been feeling a lot more energy and decided to give it a try. Now check it out. This is a grown adult doing a backflip off vert. Shout out Holistic Remedies. Check it out. And that was the look. That was the look like, man, I still got it. Y'all see that? Y'all seen that? Check it out. Let me see if I can pose it. Ah, look at the look. He looked and took a step like, man, I still got it, man. Y'all better stop playing with me.
You're here to hurt me. I'm here to clap your cheeks.
What?
You're here to hurt me?
They had a cemetery at night.
I'm here
Wow.
to explore them cheeks. Look, this looks like somebody had the same idea, man. Someone digged a hole and sticked it in. Damn, they beat me to it, bro. Wrong? Nah, someone definitely digged a hole and put their fucking shit in there. I'm pretty sure I know what I'm talking about. Who's out here, man? Y'all being quiet. He said so.
What is it? What are we playing with over here? Like? Huh?
I'm gonna dig a hole. I'm trying to find a stick. What was that stick I found?
We are watching you.
You're watching me? You
are.
gonna watch me do it? Let's see that.
Show it. It's crazy.
Elizabeth, where you at? Loud. Yeah, that's... Whoa. Damn, bro. Elizabeth left me, bro. Y'all seen Elizabeth?
He's playing with
We
ghosts
trying
at
to
the
clap her
cemetery.
cheeks for like
He's wild.
5 years.
He's wild.
That bitch missing too.
Child spirit.
What's the child spirit here? Where? Dante? Where's Dante at?
He's wild.
Cause he's some orbs. Let me see some. Eugene. Fuck Eugene.
Yeah, he's playing dangerous games over there. What is he doing with the little... I've seen that somewhere on a video where they got the scanner that pick up things that's being said or something there with some ghost whispering stuff. I don't know. But he's wild. Check this out. Even though Megan is likely an enhancer, she is using her extroverted feeling function here, which is the root to manipulation, moving objects through willpower as well as communication without/beyond language.
Someday I would buy.
Hold on, let's read it all and then watch it. She starts by moving it a bit first before using the squeezing gesture in a synchronization with her extroverted feeling and extroverted.
With good oars and sails to distant shores. Stand up high in the crowd, noble bark I see. Steady push for the hills.
Flavors. Let's go back. I hope this, we did the copyright check, so we good. But hold on, no. She swagged that. Don't front, because there ain't nobody out. How many of you guys is practicing your ability seeing what's up?
Eugene.
Just
Fuck
saying.
Eugene. I don't want to talk to no dude, man.
My mother told me someday I would buy galleys with good oars and sails to distant shores. Stand up high in the crowd, noble bark I see. Steady push for the hills. You many
Flavors.
woman. My mother told me someday I would buy.
That's for the people who doubted her. She
Okay, so
started
watch this video. Two things.
She flipped the bird for the people who doubted her. Yo, shout out to that chick right there, man. And that's just proof. It's your genetics. It's not your color. You see what's going on, right? It's not your color. It's your genetics.
Things are about to go down. He's going to transmute his energy to heat and he's going to emit it. Look at that.
I'll see the paper
Accuracy,
burning.
the precision, the passion, and experience it must have took to transmute into fire so effortlessly. Wow.
Let's go back,
And
though. Check my man out, though.
Okay, so watch this video. Two things are about to go
Look at
down.
the
He's
paper
going to
lighting up.
transmute his energy to heat and he's going to emit it. Look at that. The accuracy, the precision, the passion, and experience it must have took to transmute into fire so effortlessly. Wow.
How is nobody talking about this?
Come on,
A
y'all.
couple days ago, they just captured live footage of a fish evolving, like going from sea to land. He sprouted legs. He's in the in-between stage. How is this not national headlines or something?
Sky, and this one is in Jamaica.
What's going on out there?
This is Jamaica. Check this out.
What's that?
Now, do you see those clouds? They look so different, right? these clouds look like they were placed there, like they were created by a type of machine. But that cloud right there looks like these other clouds. And then they go check it out after it falls on the floor. But this is what I'm trying to get. Look at this. Because those clouds look like these, right? And they are being created by this machine. Look at this. Look at those
They need
clouds.
to go ahead, man.
You see those?
Cloud up there, which was generated by the engine, is just a mixture of hydrogen and oxygen. It's water vapor. And in about an hour's time, someone in Mississippi is going to get wet washing. It will actually rain.
You know, it's funny, he said that it will actually rain because this was in my city in Florida, and these are the same clouds. And literally, after I saw these clouds, the winds came and howling, and it was pouring down rain, y'all. Look at this. These ain't normal clouds.
Oh my god. Oh, is it one of those?
Once it gets out of the water.
It's gonna weigh it.
We might need to go on someone.
Oh. No. Try not to run into it. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. You want to take the nose up into the corner?
Yeah, I'd like to.
Look at this, bro. Look at this.
A doomsday fish has just been spotted, and this happened in San Diego just 2 days before the 4.4 earthquake in California. This is extremely rare. One, because of how deep they live, but this is actually called an oarfish. It got the nickname doomsday fish because there's a conspiracy that this is a bearer of bad news, that they will beach themselves before something like an earthquake. For example, some say there were many spotted on the beach of Japan before their devastating 9.1 earthquake. Now, there's no scientific evidence behind the fish and earthquakes, but it's just wild because it just happened in San Diego.
Alright, going randonauting. And it took us to this shady park in the middle of nowhere, so let's see what we find. All we see so far is like trees.
Some let her hit.
Yo, did you see that? I think we have to go over this bridge and shady park in the
Evidence behind the fish and earthquakes,
Y'all see what
but
he's
it's just
talking about?
wild because it just happened in San Diego.
Alright, going randonauting. And it took us to this shady park in the middle of nowhere, so let's see what we find. All we see so far is like trees.
Oh, right there behind the tree he's talking about.
Yo, did you see that? I think we have to go over this bridge. It was behind the tree.
I like this guy. He's a funny dude.
What the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? Should we keep going?
No.
What the fuck? Oh my god, is she following us?
Ah, come on. You know that was weird. Anyhow, end of the presentation, Haven. I hope you're in a better mood, man. Are you? Did you have a wonderful, magnificent rotation this Sunday? Anyhow, if you're new to the channel, like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when we go up. Welcome to the Haven, baby. You know what's up. If you've been here from the beginning, I send deep divine abundance, balance, harmony, love, prosperity, strength, unity, including authenticity. Anyone and everyone who has ever sown a seed with me, it will be returned hundredfold. As the Most High is using you as a divine vessel to divinely support yours truly, as it is always about divine support. I just want to let you know, peace and prosperity, bro. Peace and prosperity, sis. Grace, gratitude, and thanks never goes unnoticed. Really does help the channel. Well-being, foundation. If you would like to do the same, links in the description. About tab on the channel. Hey, yo, listen, yo, Haven. Love and unity, safe travel in the Astros. I'm out.
I'm out of space, I'm floating, so no slowing down, let's speed it. Taking off, I'm taking off. Buckle up, 3, 2, 1. Galactic flow, a different one. The light, yeah, just to come catch up. Catch up, this party like rock stars. Make ET and that's my dog. Introduce me to the God.